Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Insurrection Brewing Company out of Heidelberg, Pennsylvania, which is right outside of Pittsburgh. This beer is called Paradigm Shift, and it is a German-style Helles lager. It's 4.8 ABV. I don't know if this is the first lager that they've done. I'm almost positive it's the first one that they've canned. So I know they let this lager for a long time, and they were really proud of this. So I'm pretty excited to crack it open and see what we got. See, it pours a cloudy, lighter gold color, almost like a straw. So I would say that that's not really standard for a Helles. This would be more like a Keller beer, which is usually not filtered, but it's not like hazy like an IPA. It's just a little cloudy, with about a half a finger's worth of white head. Oh, it smells really nice. There's a good bit of like doughy, crackery malt. Some like grass and hay character, and I'm assuming the grass character is probably from the hops. There is a little bit of like a spicy, like noble hop aroma too. It smells really nice. That's really good. It has just a little bit of that like grapey, like red or white grape sweetness that sometimes some breweries lagers have. This is definitely a Helles, at least maybe not the look, but flavor-wise, it's for sure not like a traditional Pilsner. The hop profile is pretty mild. Even though I smell it a little bit and I taste it, but it's definitely not as big as it would be in a Pilsner. It's for sure malt-driven more than anything. I would say it's a little sweeter than I was expecting, given the aroma. And it's not like, I wouldn't say it's off style sweet, but I just, by the smell of it, I thought it was going to be like very, very dry. It has a little kick of sweetness, but it's still pretty, for an overall beer, it's still pretty dry, but not quite as dry as I might expect the Helles to be. But it is super, super clean and easy to drink, which I do like that about it. Excuse me. And it's kind of one of those styles where it's actually okay and good to be one dimensional a little bit. Like I don't want to say that I wouldn't like it, but I wouldn't expect a Helles to be super complex. It's supposed to be a really nice, simple, easy drinking beer that's super clean, nice and grainy malt bill, and just a little kick of hops, which that's definitely what's going on here. Yeah, this is really, really good. Honestly, this is one of the better canned lagers I've had in a little while. It's better than the last few like High Branch and Resident Culture ones I've had. Which I'm not trying to throw shade on them. They still make really good stuff, but that's just for me. That's just saying how good this is. When I compare two different beers or two different breweries, it's usually 9 times out of 10 they're both great breweries. It's just me saying that I like this one product from one of them slightly better than this other product from the other one. And that's the case here, really. But I don't know. I'm honestly trying to think because I don't know that I've had any canned lagers from like Roundabout. They would really be the only one I could think of that might have like a canned uh, Helles like this that would be comparable. Uh, they don't can that often, but they still do it sometimes. Dancing Gnome hasn't really done anything like that. They've done like Oktoberfest and that type of thing, but I don't think they've done like a Helles. Brew Gentleman's not canning it. I'm just thinking of all the breweries that I would think would be, capable of making something that's this good and this clean. And there's definitely ones that are capable. They just haven't put anything out like it. So it's really, the only one I can think of is Penn Kaiser Pills, which I think is in cans now. But to be honest, I haven't had that in forever, and I definitely haven't had the can. Really, the only one now that I'm thinking about it would be Fatheads, but they're not truly they're not a Pittsburgh brewery. They're just originally based out of Pittsburgh, so I don't really count them either. So really, if you want something like this that's fresh, that's local, and in a can, other than like I said, maybe Penn Kaiser Pills, but I haven't had that in forever, so I can't really compare. This is probably the best that you're gonna get. So that's saying something for these guys. It's a really really good beer. I know this was pretty cheap too. I think it was like $12 or $13 for a 4-pack. Which, some might scoff at that and say, well, it's only 4.8% and it's a simple lager. It's like, yeah, it's probably not that expensive to make, but it sits in the fermenters for like 10 weeks. While they're lagering it, so it's a lot of time and space that they're dedicating to this beer. So that's that justifies that price, and that's not that expensive anyways. It's cheaper than most places cans for anything else. It's just the actual ingredients that go into this. I'm sure aren't that expensive, but it's really the time that that justifies it because it takes a really long time to make. It's not, if you're just trying to churn out things as quickly as possible and make max profits, like it doesn't even make sense to make something like this, really. So the fact that they're doing it, means that they're trying to make a profit, but they really do care about their craft and they want something probably that they can drink all the time too. So this is really, really great, great beer. I'm glad I picked up a 4-pack of this. I was pretty excited when they did this. And I think they have like a Czech Pilsner coming out soon too, which I really want to try. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.